theme of our summit. When the American Cancer Society decided to take Relay to the rest of the world, that was dreaming big. There were many, many people that said it will never work. It's too American. Well, I'm here to tell you today that one of the things that I have learned is that when you're diagnosed with cancer, it doesn't matter if you are in Kansas or in Kuala Lumpur. You have the same fear. The only difference is, in Kuala Lumpur, before Relay, you hid in shame and were alone. And when you lose a loved one to cancer, it doesn't matter if you are in Bakersfield or in Brussels. The pain is the same. When it comes to cancer, there are no borders. Relay has transformed organizations across the world. It has helped change cultures from where cancer in so many places was looked upon as shame or a payback for something that you or your family had done in the past. In those same places today, cancer survivors gather and proudly walk around a track, wearing their sashes with pride, being cheered on and encouraged, celebrating, remembering, and fighting back. And just as in the US, the gift of Relay helps communities across the world heal in times of trouble, not just from the loss of a loved one, but to natural disasters. When the tsunami hit in Fukushima last year, we all watched in horror. And 3 months after the disaster, there was a Relay plan that the local council decided they probably should cancel. Guess what? The Relayers said no. We need our Relay. 38 cancer survivors joined their hands and walked around a track in the only remaining building that was left standing in Fukushima. That's dreaming big. You have inspired the world. And now it's their turn to inspire us back. I would like to introduce you to 3 of our global leaders. Look. I hope Luke's going to forgive me because I know I'm going to slaughter the name of his organization. But first we have Luc Van Hout, CEO of Fondation Contre le Cancer from Belgium. Dalton Kelly, the CEO of the Cancer Society of New Zealand. And Mark Mellett from the Irish Cancer Society.
Good afternoon. I'm Luc from the Belgian Foundation Against Cancer. I hope you all know Belgium. If you don't, you might have heard about Brussels, our capital, and the capital of Europe. If you don't, you definitely appreciate beer, chocolate, and not to forget French fries, because that's what we are famous for. And I'm very proud to stand here, especially on the 21st of July, because today it's our Independence Day, it's our national day. So this can be a coincidence, I think. We discovered Relay for Life only 2 years ago. It was love at first sight. We saw the enormous potential and the richness of the concept and jumped immediately in the deep purple sea. Luckily, we had Iris who taught us how to swim. We are in our second year now, and we will organize 6 relays with an expected income of $300,000. We are still small, and in our international session, someone even called us babies. But babies don't stay small. Look at me. So we are ambitious. We are planning for our first $1 million. We see a potential of 50 events with an income of $4 million. But it's not all about numbers. It's not only about money. We discovered Relay has so many aspects. Relay allows us to communicate our mission of research, patient care, and prevention towards a large Belgian public. Relay is great to reach out for new and engaged volunteers. Look at you. Relay even strengthens our organization, makes our staff more efficient and even more engaged towards the fight against cancer. But above all, Relay helps us to put solidarity with cancer patients high on the agenda. It's about touching communities, people standing shoulder to shoulder to support each other. It's about offering people a place to grieve their losses. It's about hope. In fact, Relay is contagious. After one relay, you're addicted, and you realize it's a gift we have to bring to as many communities as possible in Belgium. Already on the flight back, we will start our strategic plan for the coming 5 years. I promise. Inspired by this great summit and by the great people we met. I can assure you, we will dream big. We thank the American Cancer Society, and especially Iris, for inviting us here, and we thank all of you for sharing your experiences and helping us to realize our dreams. My name is Luc van Houten. I am CEO of the Belgian Foundation Against Cancer. I am a relayer.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Greetings from New Zealand. We have had the privilege of relay in our special and very beautiful part of the world. We've been relaying for 11 years now. We may be way down in the South Pacific. We might be a small multicultural country of 4 million people, but we do have 80 million sheep, and we will bring some lamb to have with the Belgian bear. But I'm here today to tell you that relay works for us in New Zealand. We are a long, thin country of 2 islands, and our people live from the north to the south. When we produce cancer information in New Zealand, we often have to translate it into 10 languages so that it is appropriate for our people. But relay has and can transcend all the cultural boundaries, all the language boundaries, all the geographical boundaries, and it really does serve as a rallying point for communities. As relay events have grown and will continue to grow, and we have 20 relays in New Zealand, we raise $3 million, and more importantly, we have 3,000 survivors at our events. I can tell you that as Relay has grown, so has the level of awareness of our advocacy programs. New Zealanders know all about SunSmart behaviour, and it is important that they do. SunSmart is a very big part of relaying in New Zealand, and it needs to be because skin cancer is the largest cancer in our country, something like 70,000 new cases each year. Programs that promote healthy exercise, programs around tobacco control, all these messages are delivered at Relay, and because we deliver relays in big cities and in rural communities, New Zealanders get it. Going forward, we know there is so much more we can do with and for Relay in New Zealand. We want to keep getting the messages out there where it really matters. And because of Relay, because of the skill and the passion and the commitment of our staff and volunteers, it is happening. Our goal now is to maintain and enhance the positive momentum that we have so that the gift of Relay can be shared for many years to come. I can tell you that no advertising campaign could create the awareness of cancer in New Zealand like Relay has. People do come together to celebrate. They come together to remember, and they come together to fight back. So I too would like to thank the American Cancer Society for sharing Relay with us in New Zealand. My name is Dalton Kelly. I work for the Cancer Society of New Zealand, and I am a relayer.
Diagwyd, mé féin is McCorda, Annette, Bernie, Sarah, Sean agus Cuivine, Tomid Anna sásta a bheith an so le haig Relay fethe dóig. For the few of you who don't know what I said there, it's a little bit of Irish. I'll Americanize it, and I think it'll go something like, "What's up, y'all?" Me and my homies, we are wicked awesome about being here at Relay 2012. But let me just tell you a little bit about Relay and Relay for Life and how it is actually changing the culture in Ireland. Because in Ireland, we don't confront things that are difficult and that are uncomfortable. It's in our history. You can go back and look and see. Recently, our economy was spiraling out of control. It became very difficult to sort it and very uncomfortable for us to face up to that. And we left it too late. It went in the toilet and now it's getting back there. You look at our church, they've let down our community badly and our young people very badly. And again, they didn't confront it. And it's something that they need to do, and it's in serious trouble now. Cancer is the same. In Ireland, we don't confront cancer. It is too uncomfortable. It is too difficult. Until 2009. What happened in 2009? Iris, with Irish Cancer Society, brought Relay to Life to Ireland. And what that did was we had our first relay in Dundalk, and it raised €100,000. This year, thanks to one of the Relay team, and Bernie is here, so we have to give her a massive thanks, because, guys, we've been doing Why Not for a long time, and actually, especially in Donegal, because we started off there with the new Relay, and we set them a fairly modest target of €60,000, because that's what we set for first relays. And Donegal, in this small town in Donegal, in Letterkenny, thought, yeah, will we do Relay? Why not? Will we raise a lot of money? Why not? They've raised equivalent to $400,000 in their first year in Donegal. So thanks to the guys there, we're well on our way for the target this year. And as head of fundraising, I love them. I love all our relayers, but you have a special group that help you out a lot in tough times. But they're great, and we're well on our way. This year, you know, we're going to raise probably over €750,000 in relay, and that's year 4, and that's fantastic. But what I love about relay, it's not all about the fundraising. It's more than that, and that's what relay has really helped Ireland, and helped us confront cancer in an effective way, because we now have a platform for our survivors who before, cancer was talked about in whispered tones in Ireland. It was like, Mary has cancer, don't want to say it. She's got the big C. No one talked about it. They were ashamed almost. But now we have survivors, and they have a platform to be proud of their success in cancer treatment and in cancer survivorship, thanks to relay. We also have our caregivers. We're good at caring in Ireland. That's the thing we do get good. We do it privately. We do it amongst our families. But now we have a platform for survivors and their caregivers to be together, and for the survivors to show gratitude back to their caregivers, which is really important. We also then have a place with the church taking a back seat. We now have a place where communities together can unite and publicly remember those people that they have lost through cancer. And they can fulfill that promise to never forget, to always remember them publicly. And that's what Relay for Life is now doing in Ireland. And we also then have a place where we can publicly get the community together, they can unite together, and they can fight back against cancer. And that's what Relay for Life is doing in Ireland. And that's what we want to thank the American Cancer Society for giving us this fantastic gift. But let me just leave you with these 2 observations that we've seen from Ireland. People want to celebrate, they want to remember, they want to fight back globally. We just need to really introduce them to Relay for Life, and that's what we're doing. People privately dream big. They privately hope big. It's our job to share Relay for Life and to help them relay big. It's Misha Mark O'Malod. It's Misha Relayer. I'm Mark Mellon, and I'm really proud to be a relayer. Thank you.
Together, we truly are a global movement. One world, one hope. Here is our story.